The Santa Paula branch line was built by Southern Pacific in 1887 to connect Los Angeles to Santa Barbara and eventually San Francisco. The branch line today is owned and operated by the Fillmore and Western Railroad, which is an excursion railroad that bought the track that runs from Santa Paula, California to Fillmore, California. The portion of track that ran between Santa Clarita and Piru was removed by Southern Pacific in 1987. The right-of-way along Highway 126 is mostly farmland, as it is not a developed area. In Santa Clarita, on the other hand, it's a different story. Santa Clarita has converted the right-of-way into a biking trail. I would imagine they have done this to preserve the right-of-way, shall they decide to reconnect the tracks in the future, but I don't know. If the branch line was still in place, it would have connected to the Metrolink Valley subdivision tracks at Railroad Avenue and between Magic Mountain Parkway and Drayton Street. There are many maps of where the tracks used to run, such as the ones you're seeing on your screen now. So if a reconnection were to take place, they would already have a basic idea where the tracks must be laid. That brings us to our next topic of discussion, the future of the historic branch line. In 1991, only 4 years after the tracks were removed, transportation planners studied the feasibility to reconnect the tracks. They came to the conclusion that it is possible, but, and I quote, bringing existing track up to passenger standards, adding passing sidings, and an acquisition for new right-of-way for track must be done in order to resume service according to Wikipedia. Here is a press conference in 2017 regarding the reconnection.
Honorable Supervisors, my name is Alex Barber, and I'm here because I'm concerned that the county has not taken any action to preserve the railroad right-of-way from Santa Clarita to Ventura. It's the old Santa Paula branch. This is in Supervisor Barger's district. Some years ago, there was a tentative plan to restore Metrolink service on this route, and Ventura County actually did purchase their portion of the track, but just seems like Los Angeles County has been kind of lagging behind in this matter. And I think that anything put forward by the supervisors that would kind of formalize or crystallize this plan would be very helpful, because Caltrans recently released their California State Rail Plan, which is the 2040 vision for passenger rail service in California. And the old Santa Paula branch, which is the abandoned railroad in Barger's district I was referring to, was not included in this, even though there are indeed tentative plans to restore Metrolink service on this corridor. So I would just like to encourage the supervisors to take some action in furtherance of the preservation of the Santa Paula branch. That's the abandoned railroad that runs from Santa Clarita past Magic Mountain to Ventura.
One of the main reasons it is heavily criticized is freight on the rail line. The problem with the idea of no freight on the line is that if a project were to start, most of the project would have to be funded by private railroads. Although this line will not be reconnected to Santa Clarita for quite a while, if ever, Fillmore and Western is fighting to keep the tracks. In 2014, Fillmore and Western were being threatened with eviction from the tracks for several reasons, but that would be an entirely different video. What do you guys think? Should there be a reconnection to Santa Clarita, or should it remain as it is today? Thanks for watching. This video took a decent amount of time to make, so if you subscribed and liked, that would mean a lot. Thanks for watching.